All right, that was a quick intro. I get it, I know, but we are ready to go. We are gonna do the Bible study later on today. I realize that most of you probably didn't have time to um, do your Bible study yet or do your Bible reading yet, so we're gonna do that a little bit later. Yes, I just got done teaching for the day. So we are back. I am also going. We are playing Pokemon today, just so you guys know. Um, and I am. I think Pokemon Crystal is my absolute favorite Pokemon, so we are gonna play that today. Yo, what's up, Sunshine? What's up? What's up? Um, we're just sending out some messages here, quick. Cappy. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. So glad that you're here. And no, that was not sarcastic. That was just me focusing on something else while also trying to talk to you guys. So we're not starting out with Bible study, but we are going to start out with prayer. And later on, we're going to stream again later today at around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we will then focus on the Bible study. Sunshine, can you hear me all right? Can you hear me okay? Yes? All right, perfect, perfect. I just got done teaching, so that's why I'm still in like decent clothes. I figured I would just hop on here for a few hours right after work and get a couple more hours of streaming in before we play something a little bit more competitive tonight. I think that we're going to solely do Marvel Rivals tonight, if I'm being completely honest. Instead of Marvel Snap and Marvel Rivals, we're gonna at least start off with Marvel Rivals and then go into Marvel Snap as a secondary thing. But today, that's right, we're playing Pokemon Crystal. Let me know if you guys can't hear it. You guys should be able to hear it. Oh no. Let's go like this. New game. Can you guys hear it all right? How many minutes? It is 36 minutes. Now 37 minutes. Whoops. name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some people battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? I eat. Are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. The world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Just so you know, I can't hear anything that's happening right now. Literally nothing. I can't hear a single thing going on right now. So if you guys think it's too loud, let me know. If you can't hear me very well over the game, let me know. He said he wanted you to do some things for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. I eat, receive Pokegear. Honestly, turn it down a couple notches. It's very loud. A little more? Or is that good now? Sunday? No, it's not Sunday. What day is it? It is Tuesday. Is it daylight savings time? I think so. Yes, I know how to use a phone. Just turn on the Pokegear on and select, then phone icon. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? Bum. Bum. I don't actually know what song is happening right now. I do really wish that I could hear the gameplay though. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Yes, I'll do that. Thanks, I Eat. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. So, personally, in Pokemon Crystal, Silver, and Gold, which is this, I always choose Cyndaquil. And then personally, in Yellow, oh well, obviously Yellow you automatically get Pikachu. But in Pokemon Red and Blue, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, I always choose Venusaur. And then in the newer one, like Ruby and Emerald and Sapphire, I always choose Mudkip. Is that messed up? Should I choose something else? Honestly, you choose fire every time. Why? Why every time? Alright, and I believe Cyndaquil is... It's Fire. Dude. But Fire isn't the best one every single time. I personally believe that Cyndaquil isn't the best in Crystal. I think that the best one in Crystal is probably... What is it? Its final form, Feraligatr. Give a nickname to Cyndaquil? No. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone. Whatever the water one, or water type in this, is probably the best one. But in this case, I choose Cyndaquil because I love Cyndaquil. I think he's just the cutest. Cutest little guy. There's a potion. Alright. Perfect. What are you doing? I see you. You're my rival. That's my rival, but it's not Gary. Pokemon hide in the grass. Who knows when they'll pop out? Do I want to use, like, ability lowering attacks and stuff like that? Because I think they're lame. Personally, I think they are very lame. I know you're supposed to use Leer to, I don't know, do something to them or whatever. I don't even know what it actually does. But, like, why would I want to, you know? Let's just use all-out offense. Straight up, only offense, and we will, you know, figure it out later, right? I know that other trainers will use that stuff against me, but I don't mind not using that and only using attack. I don't know, maybe I'm a weirdo because I play it way different than most people. What's up, Dave Weston? Tackle. Ooh, almost got him on the second hit there, though. Sentry's hitting pretty hard with his tackle. He's only, like, they're only level 3 Sentrits over here. Ooh, yay, I learned smokescreen. Wait, what was that? If you guys are wondering, I am not playing this on a Game Boy. I'm actually playing this on a game stick. I would show you the game stick, but I can't without. Okay. Save the game. Uh-oh. Save state. There we go. Now when I come back in here, I can load the game to the point where I was. We're battling Pidgey. Fun fact, Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, some of my favorite Pokemon. Some of my absolute favorite Pokemon. I don't really even know why. I think it's just because I really like flying types. Like, I think flying types are pretty sick. But yeah, I'm using a game stick. Has every single type of game from like the retro era. So if you guys are interested in me playing other stuff as well, let me know and we'll play. If you guys want me to play Pokemon Ruby, if you want me to play Pokemon Sapphire, if you want me to play or try other stuff, let me know and I will probably play it. Because, like, there's no point not doing it. It'll probably only be on Tuesdays, though, that I play this stuff. Just so everyone is clear on that. Is string shot a defense? It's a speed thing. We're also going to try not to battle as much as possible in the grass. We're going to try and gain all of our levels from battling other people. It's faster that way. But if a Pokemon pops up in our as we're walking by, we're not going to try and run, we're going to try and fight it so that we gain those extra levels from them. Also, should we hatch Togepi? Or should we like hatch it and then give it to somebody else? Hello, hello. You must be I Eat. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. I Eat received mystery egg. Put the mystery egg in the key items pocket. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Aha! So, you're I Eat. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah! You seem to be dependable. Why did that require an exclamation point on there? How would you like to help me out? See? This is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I Eat Receive Pokédex. Woo! Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get the Goldenrod get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. I Eat. I'm counting on you. You are returning to Professor Elm, right? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. I'm depending on you. Professor Elm. Hello, I Eat? It's a disaster! It's just terrible! What should I do? Oh no! Please get back here now. Click. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. I don't know. Oh, Totodile. That's the water Pokemon, if you guys were wondering. Go, Cyndaquil. Sheesh. I gotta use the potion. Good thing I weakened them a little bit, huh? Alright. Got to level 8. Question mark was defeated. What should we name our enemy? What should we name our rival, Sunshine? We are a level 8 Cyndaquil already. That's pretty crazy, huh? Here's where we get our first 5 Pokemon, or Pokeballs. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? What should we name the What should we name the rival? Oh my gosh! But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex. Is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, IE, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. The road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Use these on your Pokedex quest. I.e. receive Pokeball. I want many of them. Is this my house? Oh no, it's not. Aha, yes, right here. This is mine. So you're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? Sure. I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Go on. Oh my. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that almost ever. You have to weaken them to basically nothing in order to actually use Pokeballs. If you weaken them first, Pokemon are easier to catch. Like I said, it almost never works if you just throw the Pokeball at them. But we are going to catch this Pidgey. Wait, that's a female. We're just going to eat it. No, I don't have anything against females. I have something against female Pokemon. Every female Pokemon I've ever had has been garbage. Alright, come on, Pidgey. We need you to be a boy Pidgey. Come on, Pidgey. Oh, Sentret. Is it a male Sentret? It's a female Sentret. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm like sitting here already falling asleep. I am tired. Last night, after hopping off the line, I did not get very good sleep whatsoever. I wish I did. Pidgey. Boy Pidgey. Ratata. Ratata. It's a girl rat. Tackle and defeat her. I'm gonna go get something to drink because, man, I am insanely thirsty. I'm tired. I might need. Here's a boy Pidgey. Here we go. Tackle and don't kill it, please. Oof. We both missed our tackles. Tackle, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Woo! That was close. Hey, we did have 5 Pokeballs. Nice. Let's go. Give a nickname to the Pidgey? No, we don't give nicknames to our Pokemon. Some of you might not like that. Alright. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes, please. I've got 2 of them. Okay. We'll stand out here. Save state. And just in case. The reason we're saving now is because if I take longer than maybe a couple seconds, this game will stop working. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, we're good. I was fast enough. It still works. Alright, here's the thing. Okay, we got a Pidgey. Now we gotta get a Sentret, and we gotta get a Hoppip. Those are the other two Pokemon that spawn in this area here. We should throw out our other Pidgey so it can level up as well. We just got away safely, so we'll go like this. Pokemon. We'll switch it out here. Alright, Hoppip or Sentret. Come on. Oh, and Rattata. We gotta capture a Rattata as well. Okay, Pidgey, you're just gonna have to tackle. Yikes. The Sentret hit me super hard. Ay, ay, ay. Jeesh. 24 experience points. I already gotta run to the Poké Center again. Hey, just so you guys know, if you're wondering what tonight's Bible study is going to be, it's going to be Deuteronomy 11 through 13. So make sure that you read Deuteronomy 11 through 13 before tonight. Those are chapters 11 to chapter 13. So yes, you're reading 3 chapters of Deuteronomy. At least that's what you're supposed to do. Yes! We got a male Sentret. Let's go. Tackle. We're only going to be able to hit it twice, probably, because it'll die or faint on the 3rd hit. Yep. Hopefully we can capture this in one go here. Pack. Pokeball. One, 2, 3. Let's go. Yep. Give a nickname? No. Oh shoot. Oh wait, we might be able to beat it. Maybe? Depends on how hard it hits us. It only gave us 3 damage. It's not bad. Yeesh. Okay. And we'll hit it first. Let's go. There we go. Level 4 Pidgey. Okay. What other 2? We need Hoppip and we need Rattata. All of the Pokemon in this area are horrible, but still. It's not bad. Dude, I like being able to stream over on this monitor and have my chat up over here. I wish I could do that opposite that I have here, but I don't have a monitor splitter for my PC. Okay, on Route 29, we've got a Hoppip that needs to be captured still. And a Rattata. Okay, Pidgey can get pwned here. Wow, he just did 5 damage to me. 5 and then 3. He's beaten. Alright. 15 experience is 15 experience. We found Rattata in this upper part of the grass before. So we just got 3 Pidgeys in a row. That thing just almost took me out, dude. Less. No! Alright, well, Sentret. We don't gain any experience from this battle for Pidgey. That sucks. Gosh, Sentret's so slow. Sentret's so slow. Tackle him, please. Okay. Pokemon. We gotta switch to Cyndaquil. We gotta let Cyndaquil get it hit on him, because I mean, there's no way we can beat Pidgey with Sentret. And we want that XP. And our Sentret, because we want male Pokemon, is just a level 2. Yikes. Okay, I was gonna say, if this is a Rattata, I'm gonna be so irritated. Already have a Sentret. Already have one. Find a Hoppip in Route 29 or Route 29, or did we find a Hoppip somewhere else? Either way, I know that I found a Rattata over here. Hey, let's go. Male. Male? Yes! Let's go, baby! Oof. Now, on the second hit, don't hit it harder. Hit it that exact same amount of hard. Woo! Oh! I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. Oh. Okay, Rattata. You're coming with me. Thank you. I wish that if you caught a Pokemon, your experience would still go up with your Pokemon that you battled it with. Kinda sucks that it doesn't. What the? How strong are Pokemon up here? And what Pokemon are up here? Spearow? Nice. Okay. Ouch. Our male Spearows hard to find? Tell me now, chat. Are male Spearows hard to find? Shoot. Hoppip? If it's a Hoppip, we're fine. If it's not, we gotta run. The Pidgey is weak. Run. Got away safely. Down, down, da 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 down, da 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 da. Alright, and we can go back to battling. This is the kind of like boring part about Pokemon, you know? Where you're just trying to gain levels, you're trying to catch, you know, Pokemon. And there's just all of this like lag time in between the actual storyline and this. Like, we're not trying to necessarily level up these Pokemon by having them fight wild Pokemon. We're trying to level them up by battling trainers, but we also need to catch Pokemon, so it's a horse apiece. It seriously is a, like, weigh your options type of thing. Pokemon, let's go Cyndaquil all the way down here. Sentret. We caught you first, so you go up here, and yeah, that should be good. Alright, we're gonna go through this long grass here to try and find a Hoppip. Shucks! Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to switch out to Rattata. Rattata! Ooh, Rattata is faster than a Pidgey. Interesting. 7 experience brought it up almost halfway, dude. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. Alright, we're gonna try and see if we can't get up to the top of that area and get a Spearow and whatever other Pokemon there might be there. Hoppip ain't spawning right now. We ain't getting any Hoppips. Male Spearow? Ooh, Geodude. Oh tackled by a rock is gonna hurt a heck of a lot worse than me tackling a rock. Tackle before I would be dead. Yeah. Oh, I'm just knocking him down one at a time. That's the hard part. If I was doing 2 damage for every 2 damage he did, then it would be completely different. Okay, we're in the yellow. We're in the yellow. Maybe get one more hit off here. And he'll get one more hit here. Attack. Pokeball. Let's go. Let's go! Do I want to give Geodude a nickname? No. We don't nickname our Pokemon. Jeez, dude. Look at how weak all of them are. I mean, obviously my 2 strongest ones aren't weak, but the rest of them are absolutely knackered. Bam, 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 bam. Also get a Spearow over here. I'm very surprised that Geodude is in this area because I'm not in a tunnel or anything up here. I'm just on a little route. Yeah. See, why is Geodude up here? That's my question. Run. Got away safely. Spearow, 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 come on. Male Spearow. You can have female Geodudes? No. That's not how it works. The gender is literally in the name. There's my Spearow. Male. Male. Yes! Let's go! Come on! Is Spearow's only attack at level 2? Okay, it has Peck. I was was gonna say, dude, is its only attack at level 2 a growl? If that's the case, man, that would suck. I don't know if I would want to capture this thing if that was the only attack it had. It sucks trying to level up stuff that doesn't have an attack. Anybody have Magikarp? They know that. There we go. Now, they're all level 2. They're all level 2. And that really sucks. But you can level them up. That's the way I see it, at least. Let's try and find a Hoppip now. I think that's all of the Pokemon in this area, if I'm being completely honest. The only one that we don't have is a Hoppip, and I don't know if Hoppip is super rare on Route 29. But in the last, I don't know how long, we haven't seen one, so. Jeez! And my tackle missed, which means I gotta switch him out already. We're gonna use Geodude on this guy. Yeah, that's enough Rattata. Come back. I'm doubling his HP that he's taken me down with every tackle that I use. Really? I just missed 2 tackles in a row? 3 in a row? What is going on? I just had to use 4 different Pokemon in order to try and take out this one Pidgey because my attacks are missing and stuff. Alright, Sentret should level up. Yeah, I grew to level 3, there we go. Geodude and Geodude and Rattata are not going to be even close. Let me know also if you guys can see the game, or if you can't see the game. If you can't see the game, I will adjust my camera to make sure you can. Remind me, does this place have Pokeballs? It does. Nice. Let's do another 5 because I already have 5. Caterpie. It's a male. capture it. Yeah, let's go! Wait, we're gonna tackle. Oh shoot, why did I do that? I just was thinking about leveling my Centret up instead of capturing it. That was dumb of me. I was completely thinking of leveling it up instead of capturing it. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Hey, we got another one though. We're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. Ooh, he's hitting me like decently hard. I think we actually got one more tackle that we can do. Yeah. Perfect. Now use the pack. Pokeball. Go for it. 2, 3. Yeah, they definitely should have had even if you captured it instead of fighting it all the way till it's fainted, you should have been able to gain XP off of capturing. But I don't know, man. They made it difficult to level up in these early Pokemon games. Unless you're constantly battling trainers, you're not leveling up very fast. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't actually like Geodude. So I don't know. I might swap out Geodude and Caterpie. So let's just see for a second here. Ooh, yeah, I do have to swap out Geodude and Caterpie because there's the Hoppip I was looking for. Male? Nice! Yes, there's the Hoppip I was looking for, man. Another Pokemon that's like absolutely useless, kind of like Magikarp, but it's in our Pokedex. Actually the only direction that it can go. Pidgey? Spearow? Peck? Oh gosh, that was a good hit on that Pidgey's part. Oh! happened to the Rattata being faster? I don't get the second attack if he kills this guy too. I'd be so angry. Pokemon and Geodude. Now, Geodude, don't miss your tackles 3 times in a row. How about that? Don't be annoying. Rattata grew to level 3. We got Geodude growing a little bit. This is how we level up, man. Heck. Oh gosh, that tackle's gonna hurt. Yep. Alright, Geodude, you gotta come out. Bring him out, bring him out. Bring him out, bring him out. Oh, jeez, he actually got the tail whip off. So tired. Yo, one question. Did you do the 3 starters glitch? I did not. No. What's good, real Gregarious Greg? Did you name yourself after Gregarious Games? Master DJ, am I supposed to do the 3 starters glitch? I feel like that's cheating. What's your goal? For what? I named myself after being called Greg. That's it. I don't know who that is. Gregarious Games? Isn't Gregarious Games the video game company that made the VR in Ready Player One? I could be remembering that incorrectly. Master DJ, what's my goal for what? Like for this game? I'm gonna complete the Pokédex So capture every Pokemon. And I'm also going to preach the gospel and talk to you guys as much as possible about Jesus while I do so. And I'm also going to become a Pokemon champion at the end of this game. Well, people live streaming older games are setting goals like permanent death. Like permanent death? There's no such thing as permanent death if you have your faith and trust in Jesus. Make sure to get the new under the truck. What? The new under the truck. The new what under the truck? The Mew under the truck. Under the truck where? Yes, if your Pokemon giants, they release it and pretend it died. Nah. Pokemon faints, they release it and pretend it died. Oh, gotcha. No, my goal is just literally to beat the game. I haven't played this game in a very long time. Yes. When you have your faith and trust in Jesus, you go to heaven. No permanent death. No such thing. Actually, believe it or not, every single human is an immortal being. We have an immortal soul. Okay? So what depends on after life is it's just whether you're in heaven or you're in hell. Did you have your faith in Jesus, or did you choose to live your life completely separated from God? If you chose to live your life completely separated from God, then you have eternal separation from God. If you chose to live your human life in relationship with God, then you have eternal relationship with God. I don't necessarily love using the phrases heaven or hell, because everybody thinks, oh, well, why would a loving God send me to hell? Well, how about this? Instead of calling it heaven or hell, think of it as eternal relationship or eternal separation. You believe those of other religions still deserve to go to heaven? If you don't have your faith and trust in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, then you do not believe in a true religion. You don't believe in the true God. All of us, every single person on earth deserves to go to hell. None of us are inherently good. And if you believe that you are a good person, that's self-righteous right there. Is this that only game you're going to do, or are you going to do newer games after you finish this one? I'll probably do newer games after I finish this one. So this is a game stick. And I have every single Pokemon game from the first 3 generations, I want to say. So I'll do one in each generation. Crystal is just my favorite Pokemon game, so I wanna beat it. I haven't played it forever, so. And it's Tuesday. It's Trying Tuesday. Will you do the Legend of Zelda Echo? I don't know. Well, who's to say Christianity is the right and/or all religions call the same God by a different name and preach different parts of his story? That's not at all true. All religions do not preach the exact same God. Christianity is the truth, and I'll tell you, here's one thing that me, as a former atheist and former skeptic, came to belief in Christ in a logical manner. So logically, you could maybe say I wasn't an atheist, I was more agnostic, because I believed that there was something that created everything. It's actually kind of illogical to think that everything that is here on Earth was created from nothing. That's the biggest miracle that could ever possibly ever happen, and atheists don't believe in miracles, so there we go. So, logically, if every single religion in the world, which this is true, every single religion in the world gives Jesus, gives God, gives Yahweh some sort of credit, but God, Jesus, Yahweh, only gives himself credit. So you pray to Jesus. Every false religion in the world has to give Jesus some sort of credit. Are you familiar with the Punjabi faith? My girl is Punjabi and I'm Christian, but I don't know much about Punjabi. I don't know much about Punjabi. I just know that every single religion in the world, if you do your research, gives credit to Jesus, and Jesus only gives himself credit, so that's who you should pray to, Wesley. And Gregarious Greg. Yeah, that's how I know that Christianity is the one true faith, because every single religion has to give the one true God its credit. And he only gives himself credit. He doesn't give anybody else credit. So if you want to know my stance from researching Norse paganism and researching Greek paganism and Roman paganism, all of that stuff, all of these other religions, they had these beings that came down. If we have evolution, there is actually no proof. There is 4 postulates of evolution, and all 4 of them have been disproven. There is actually no proof that evolution actually is the way that all things have come into existence. Does it mean he created an older species of humans, or did he make humans later on? He didn't create an older species of humans. Did you know that the Piltdown Man has actually been proven false? Huh? Switch out? Switch out my Rattata? Why? The Piltdown Man was taught for almost an entire century. I'm switching out now. But why did I have to switch out a second ago? Then what are the Australopithecus, Homo erectus, etc.? Those are all humans still. Science has never disproven the Bible, and it can't. It's impossible to. Science doesn't disprove the Bible, and the Bible doesn't disprove that science exists. Science actually is the study of how things work. It's not the study of to prove Christianity wrong. The Bible itself is not a scientific textbook to begin with. The Bible is a historical narrative. But there are many findings, such as Noah's Ark. You can actually go and find that on the exact same mountaintop that the Bible says it landed on. You can go and see the pillar of salt that Lot's wife turned into as well, right outside of Sodom and Gomorrah, but in earlier form with different traits. Some traits have been added and removed over time, which in simple terms is evolution. It's not evolution. There are no single-cell organisms. There are absolutely no single-cell organisms that have turned into a greater organism. We have no proof of single-cell organisms being the creation of anything. There is no single cells, no 2 cell, no 3, 4, 5 cells that have turned into intelligent life. Four whips is 1-hit KO. You got lucky he didn't hit. Dude, I just straight up do attack. That's it. And how do Pokemon evolve? Pokemon is a game. That's completely different. It would be a good idea to get a Caterpie on your team. I have a Caterpie captured, but these are just the first ones that I captured. I went up to Route 29 and captured a Geodude and a Sparrow instead, or Spearow. Anyway, Gregarious Greg, what do you do for a living? Who's to say live isn't one big game? You mean life isn't one big game? Mayhaps a really in-depth VR game. It's definitely not just one big game. You don't just do whatever you want, like in a game, and then get to go and live whatever. We have a moral standard. You know where that moral standard came from? Thousands of years ago, from the Bible. Best move for Rock Gym? Yeah. I get that. I also have a fire Pokemon, which, I mean, if you do Ember and stuff like that, it can take out in pretty much one hit any Rock Gym, but I'm more worried about the first gym, and the first gym is birds. Flying Pokemon. I want to get rid of the Spearow instead of Geodude, I think. In-game rules, breaking them results in a suspension of your account. Jail. It's not jail. Hell isn't jail. And guess what? All of those rules that we break on a daily basis, if you put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, those rules, he has wiped them out. Because every single day, I'm a sinner, you're a sinner, my wife's a sinner, my son, he will be a sinner. I mean, heck, right now, I'll tell him to do something. He disobeys me. That's sin. You're supposed to honor your mother and father. He doesn't know that, but still. But Jesus Christ, he justifies us through his death on the cross. He lived a perfect, sinless life so that we could be saved. What's my favorite starter type? I don't have a favorite starter type in all of the games. In the originals, so blue and red, and I guess you could say yellow, but yellow you start with Pikachu no matter what. What about sinless Steve, he who knows no sin? The only person who has ever lived who was sinless was Jesus Christ. Also, if you deny that Jesus Christ was a real person, you might need to go look at a history book. There's a contradiction in what you were saying. There's nothing contradicting about what I said, actually. So anyway, I don't have a favorite starter type. In the original games, besides like yellow, because yellow obviously you start with Pikachu, but in blue and red and fire green and leaf green and fire red, I usually start with Venusaur or Venusaur. And Jesus is God. He died on the cross for us. He wasn't just a man. I usually use Venusaur, so leaf. In Crystal, I use fire, so I use Cyndaquil. And then in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I use Mudkip. So I use water / mud, I guess. Anyway, Greg, you definitely should read the Bible. Start with the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then go back and read all the way through the Old Testament. You'll see all of the prophecies that point out that Jesus was real and Jesus is God. And you'll actually, if you read the entire Bible through, which right now, at the beginning of every stream, we go through this book. Bible recap. Right now we're in Deuteronomy. In all my Pokemon games, I pick fire. I don't necessarily love just picking one Pokemon type. You don't have a Bible with me though? Go buy one. Also, it's not that hard to get access to a Bible. If you have a phone, I mean, you're on the internet right now. Bible's on the internet. It's right there. Free to use. You can go to BibleGateway.com on a computer, or on your phone you could download the app YouVersion. But the Bible recap, we've been going through the Bible a couple chapters a day, every single day at the beginning of streams. If you guys are interested, come join for the beginning of streams. You'll learn more. But yeah, like I was saying, read the entire Bible, and if you read the entire Bible, you'll actually see that there's 66,000 connections. Dude, if there were 66,000 connections throughout a book like that, and one person wrote it, we would call him a master of literature. Dude, you literally can read all of his preaching for free. Literally, you can read all of his preaching for free online. YouVersion is a free app, and Bible Gateway is a free website to go and read the Bible at. You also can listen to the Bible literally anywhere. You don't even have to read it, just listen to it. You can read the entire book of Luke probably in the next 30 minutes. It's just completely ignorant to say stuff like that and not have even read the words that they said. Why would it still be viable? Because we're fallen humans. We're a fallen world. It's okay, dude. If you haven't read the Bible, you won't know why things need to be viable. But it's alright. Jesus loves you anyway. I haven't looked at my screen really at all. I've just been looking at your guys' chats. You pick it because not too many people do. I feel like fire is the only type I ever see people pick if I'm watching gameplay on Pokemon. Like, if I'm watching gameplay on Pokemon, I only see fire being picked. Like, I love Cyndaquil, and I don't love Totodile. And I don't like Chikorita. So, I play as Cyndaquil. In the old ones, I don't really like Charizard / Charmander. And I don't really like Squirtle. So I pick Venusaur. I feel like Venusaur gets you through the first two gyms very easily. It's just an overall decent pick. Let's change our Pokemon here. Also, trying to deny the idea of commerce in general is kind of crazy, Greg. We have commerce all over the world for everything. The press still has to be printed, and that costs money, and therefore that's why we have to buy things. If something costs money to do, you have to pay money to help them to print more. That's how commerce works nowadays. Now, did it work that same way back in the day? No. Do I wish that we could go back to those days? No, but the world advanced. God created human minds to think of advances that they could make to the earth. And buildings, commerce, all of that stuff advanced. Alright, how do we do this? We gotta go up further. He just string shot me a third time. It's annoying. Also, Master DJ, what is your like overall like build that you do on your Pokemon? Because for me, I just straight up do attack. I don't like having Leer and all of that stuff. I just straight up attack the people, and I try and level my Pokemon up further and use Pokemon that are going to, you know, make this other side faint faster. Like the Pokemon that are the opposite, right? I try and use their counterpart or whatever as often as possible against them, but I just straight up do attack and try to make their opponents faint, because I don't like having to go all through the list and use Leer and all of that other stuff in order to let them just keep hitting me until I'm one shot, and then all of a sudden I can take one tackle or whatever and attempt to beat them. I don't like that. I like the certainty that I am whittling down their health. I'm back from lurking. What did I miss? You missed a lot, man. You missed stuff over on YouTube. We had an entire conversation with Gregarious Greg on why Christianity is, in fact, true and the only real truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And then you also missed me catch, I think, 7 Pokemon. And an entire conversation on YouTube with Master DJ about why he picks Pokemon the way he does and what I should do on the game. Dang, well, I was stinky, so I had to take a shower. That was the longest shower ever. You were gone for an hour and a half. What? No, I only took a 30-minute shower, but you were gone for an hour. At least an hour.